Hello everyone, thank you all so much for watching, I do appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, I am Umbras, and today we are back in Gran Turismo 3. We got 3 more races left for the Polyphony Digital Cup. My apologies for being late. I was trying to get a few things sorted with dinner and everything. We're all good now. But anyway, let's jump in. Welcome for Shelby GT to the world. We got our beautiful refrain GT here with 20 laps of special stage route 11. This is going to be a long one. I'm expecting this to be close to 40-45 minutes. So this is literally going to be a long one. I was not expecting these right now to be so long, but it is what it is. We got this. We got Twitter 246 net, or one of the two net. And we got Grand Valley as well. So we'll be in for a treat. We'll be in for a treat, I think. We're rapidly approaching Thanksgiving as well. I'm super excited for that. I still gotta get the stream ready for tomorrow. Burnout. We're gonna be playing Burnout tomorrow. I'm excited for that. I gotta get the thumbnail still made. I've been so busy lately between holiday stuff, family stuff, just everything. I have not had the time yet to make the thumbnail. So we are going to be sorting that out too. We are A-okay. Big push now. Maximum power, maximum effort. Okay. Nice and smooth returns. No issues here, no issues here. Gosh, I do absolutely love Special Stage Route 11. It is a long course, but it is a very fun course. Just because it's really cool. Gameplay audio is a little bit loud with my voice. Is it really? Oh, it's doing that thing again. Hang on. There we go. Sorry about that. Thank you for catching that. For some reason, the gain on my mic likes to reset back to its very minimum, and I don't know why it likes to do that. So this is a little bit better now. Yeah, this is. Thank you for catching that. Alright, okay. I can actually brake a little bit later here because despite the fact that it's very similar turn. Yeah, much better now. Yeah, sorry about that. It is, oh, a little bit of a bump, little bit of a nudge. We are A-okay, we are good. Big push now. Yeah, okay, so front tires are gonna be not fun right now. Front tires are not gonna have a lot of fun on this track, but the rear should be pretty balanced with it though. Once we get to the hairpins, once we get to the tighter corners. So we should be okay on that front. Probably. Maybe, probably. Ow. I gotta remember that right there, that chicane, the wall sticks out a little bit further than you think it does with the hitbox. That is a little bit of concern. for the most part, we are all right. So far, so good. So far, so good. Big push out of the turn. Out of the chicane. I think we could probably do 5 laps. It's going to be a little bit tougher here because this track, with it being so long, does wear out the tires pretty quickly. And yeah, it is... Oh gosh. It is going to be around 40 to 45 minute race. Don't worry. I plan to, at the very least... get the final 3 races done today. So we got that going for us. There's a lot of cool prize cards as well for the Polyphony Digital Cup. We can win everything from the R390 and the Toyota GT1. So we got a 50-50 chance on we got a 50-50 chance on winning one of them. I think so anyway. I have to double check. But I'm pretty sure that's the case. I'm like 90% sure that's the case. Someone could probably do a double check on me, and I think one of the other vehicles could be an open wheel car as well. But I don't want to use an open wheel car in a non-open wheel race. Just because it is one of those things where it's like, I'm not too sure if that's like considered cheating. Like, this is kind of like, you know, it's within the realm of the rules, you know. It is a fully stock road-going vehicle that is able to be competitive and everything like that. Honestly, it's pretty fun that they made one last hurrah for road-going production vehicles in the Polyphony Digital Cup. That's actually really charming. I'm not too sure if we could do 5 laps. That is gonna be tough on the tires. I'm gonna try for it though. I'm gonna genuinely try for it. I am going to genuinely try for it. But we should be fine. Alright, just a little bit more front wear. But now coming to this section, it's gonna be almost entirely the rear wheels that are getting the wear. The track does balance the tire wear fairly well amongst the cars. A good mix of kind of front and rear tire wear for most vehicles anyway. Alright, good stuff. Not good there. I gotta take a later apex. I have hit that 3 of the last 4 laps. I gotta not do that. But yeah, I'm excited for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna be making some homemade mashed potatoes. And I got a recipe for that and everything. I'm using some beautiful red skin potatoes. And it should be enough to feed my whole family. We're doing a big potluck on Thanksgiving. So that is going to be fun. Alright, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, fronts are definitely dying. Fronts are 100% dying. Also, after this race, I'm gonna have to quick save and close the emulator because I forgot to turn on the VSync, and I'm getting just the slightest bit of stuttering. That's not a big deal. That's not a big deal. We're pretty much a little under a quarter of the way done, so I'm not gonna worry too much about that, I think. Probably. Alright, not bad at all. Come on, keep it coming. Let's go into the pits. Boom. Alright, first pit stop of the night, first pit stop of the race. It's a long one. I almost wonder though, that Ferris wheel right there, it looks very similar to the Ferris wheel that was in Odaiba, Japan. So it makes me wonder if this track is supposed to be kind of like based off of like the highway system around like that region and everything. That could potentially be it. That'd be pretty cool if true, like the highway and like kind of street roads around that area. Because that Ferris wheel looks very similar to the and unfortunately it no longer exists, which I'm a little bit disappointed because holy moly, it was always so cool to race past that Ferris wheel in Tokyo Extreme Racer. So this may genuinely be like kind of vaguely based off of like the streets of Tokyo and everything like that. Maybe. I mean, it's kind of got a similar feel, right? Because like over on that side, you can kind of maybe see that as potentially what, like the Rainbow Bridge. It looks very similar-ish, a little bit bluish. So that could potentially be, you know, the other like landmark and everything. Because you don't go on that bridge, so the reason they put that kind of in like the background is always a little bit interesting. But again, this is just purely speculation. It is 100% speculation. Yeah, we got a lot of time to go for this one. Ah, but this push is doing us great. I do wonder, because I know Tokyo Route 246 uses like the actual road to Tokyo. Rome Circuit uses actual Rome roads, right? Kotazura uses, you know, the actual Monaco Grand Prix and everything. Yeah, I thought you were running like... Yeah, welcome Adachi, sorry about that. I was getting I had to get a few things sorted out after dinner. Yeah. Oh, the speed of this is absolutely amazing though. I love the handling. I love the acceleration, the top speed, everything over the roof. This is such a great vehicle. But we got a long race ahead of us. But we're making good progress. We are making more than good progress. We're making great progress. But yeah, I wanna maybe go into like Google Maps and see if I can't like recreate like the special stage Route 11. Even if, assuming that ahead of us is the Odaiba Ferris wheel, and that bridge behind us is the you know, the Rainbow Bridge in Tokyo. Granted, this could be entirely 100% fictional, and it is just kind of like vaguely, you know, colorful surroundings just to really make the, you know, the track pop and everything like that. I don't know. It just always. I want to know like what it's based off of, like what region and what area and everything. That'd be pretty cool. Gosh, this thing is beautiful though. Love this car. Just out of curiosity, what are some of you guys' favorite Porsches? I know this is a roof, but like close enough, right? So the 996 is I mean I said it before that the 996 is my personal favorite generation. Just in terms of like look, sound, and everything like that. I always want to know like what other people's, you know, favorites are. Do you prefer, you know, for the 911s? Do you prefer the smaller, you know, Caymans? Do you prefer some of the front engine Porsches? Like there's a lot of different options and everything. You like the vintage? Whole lot of options. And I like to hear y'all's thoughts. I know I absolutely love the 996. Personally, it's one of my favorites. But I do also like the newer Cayman GT4s as well. Those things are absolutely beautiful. The little lightweight, agile, cute little Porsches. And many favorite Porsche. I think the Courage GT. Ooh, good choice with the V10. The absolute screamer of a V10 there. Yeah, that is a good vehicle as well. Great choice. Oh, all right. Alright, yeah, I'm starting to get just a little bit of stuttering. Yeah, after this race, I'm going to have to definitely put on the V-Sync. I can't do it in the middle because it only applies to, like, applications that are already running, which is a little bit annoying. But I'll get that sorted in just a second. I mean, just a second, you know, probably another 20-ish minutes. I can deal with that. It's not showing up as much on the stream. Because 30 frames per second is, you know, still lower than like 50 or 40, 45 or what have you, that it sometimes drops to. But yeah, we'll get that fixed. Alright, tires are starting to wear out just a little bit on the front. But we got one more lap before our next pit stop. Big push now. Alright, so we are not quite halfway there, and we have 25 miles in. So it's probably gonna be around like 55-ish miles. Probably closer to 56 miles for the total race distance, which is pretty long on it, all things considered. It's gonna be interesting. Come on, graze on the brakes there, just a wee bit. Yeah, losing a little bit of ground on the tight hairpins now, losing a little bit of front end bite, but we can make that up. We can more than make that up. We're okay. Alright, come on. Alright, little bit on this steer in the turns. It is weird, despite it being a rear engine vehicle with all the weight kind of in the back, the front tires are actually getting more wear than the rears. I guess it's because I am pushing it a lot more on the high speed corners, and that's causing a bit of wear there. That's probably the case. Into the pits for the second time. Yeah, we got enough of a gap to the Nissan Z concept. There we go. Alright, let's rev match. Not bad. There we go. Good launch. Good launch. And speed. Alright, halfway through the race. Yeah, so we're probably looking at like 56 miles. Probably. S. Welcome, Christian. Hope you're well. Yes, S is the license required for this race. This is also the last S license race we need to do before we get the before the All-Star race. Yeah, that's gonna be next. We also need to do an All-Star race. But we're at least going to be finishing up the Polyphony Digital Challenge here. As these races are quite long. Final ones, we're getting a whole lot of dryo time in, a whole lot of distance. But that is alright. We can make up for that. Oh boy. Not bad at all. Getting huge amounts of speed coming out of the turn. Even when it's all dirty, it looks like a beautiful vehicle. You can see the racing seats installed in the vehicle and everything. The high performance, lightweight bucket seats that Roof installed. Because they basically made this as like a fully fledged like track toy. Like most of them had, you know, full-on molybdenum roll cages and everything. They had, you know, like the complete individual throttle body package installed on that 3.6 liter engine. They had the adjustable dampeners. It's a shame there was so few made though, because holy moly, this is a beautiful machine. It basically takes everything that the Porsche 996 GT3 does well, and then just turns up to 11. You don't have the crazy turbo lag, you don't have any of that. It is just a pure, like, you know, thrilling track toy. And that's what makes it great, you know? That's what makes it a good vehicle. Alright, come on. Big push now. Let's see what we can do with this. We already got good lap times, good lines for the most part in. We should be able to beat this around like 40 minutes or so. So probably only about 15 minutes left. Then we got 2 more. This is honestly going to be the longest of the 3. Then we got Tokyo Route 246 and Grand Valley. So 1 more city track, and then 1 more permanent road course to really get that balance for the final 2 races. Easy through here. There we go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Good stuff there. Good stuff. Welcome, Hunter Gee. Happy early Thanksgiving. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna be making mashed potatoes for my family. Homemade, hand-beaten mashed potatoes. I'm looking forward to that. I've got the recipe I got all the ingredients. Basically, early Thursday afternoon, I'm gonna be making them. Like just after lunch, basically. And we're taking them over. And the family's gonna eat them all because they love mashed potatoes. They love my mashed potatoes as well. But yeah, it is gonna be fun. It's gonna be very fun. Oh boy, a little bit of a miss here. That's all right. 2 more laps until our final pit stop. 2 more laps. Big push. We got this, chat. We got this, chat. 2:07.58. That's not a bad lap time. A little bit slower than our personal best, which was literally just the lap beforehand. And we got this. Our Roof REGT giving us the best treatment. Although, unfortunately, we are kind of abusing it a little bit, just absolutely thrashing it through these corners. And also the engine. The engine light's been on since, like, round 3. Right? Round 3, I think? Round 4? Somewhere on that time frame. So, we desperately need an oil change. Welcome, Kuriori! Yo! How are you doing today? Hope you're well. Right now we're vibing in our production cars, absolutely tearing up these what I'm presuming to be Japanese streets, just judging from like the surrounding area. It just feels very Japanese, you know? But I could very well be wrong. Either way, it is an absolutely brilliant track. And it is great to drive on it. It is a long track though, holy moly. But this is, I believe, the third to last time we get to drive on it. And I think this is the last time we drive on the reverse version as well. I have to double check the events for both the Gran Turismo All-Stars and the Formula Gran Turismo race, but I think both of them have it. I know both of them have Grand Valley. So that is going to be fun. Yeah, we are rapidly closing in on the finish of round 8 of 10 of the Polyphony Digital Cup. What do y'all think our prize car is going to be? We got some good options, potentially, in the roulettes. Hopefully we get something good. Hopefully we get something good. But time will tell, time will tell. Oh, the speed. Even with the worn tires. We're doing what actually, this is probably the least worn the tires have been. For a final lap of a stint. So that's good news right there. That is absolutely good news. Means that we've managed to go faster while using less of our tires. But we will see. Alright, we got an Evo. We got a Tommy Makin and Evo ahead of us. Ooh, yeah, I'm not gonna go for that gap. That gap does not exist there. How? High. 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 Alright, come on, give us the acceleration. Into the pits we go for the final time. Downside is all that time we gained in that Evo, we lost. But don't worry. By the time we catch back up on it, it'll be pitting. Because I know it's got one more pit stop. Those Evos, pretty much all the four-wheel drive cars, absolutely munch and crunch through their tires. So let's do this. And out of the pits. Doing pretty good here. We're doing really good. Gosh, it's always cool going over the crest and seeing the Ferris wheel as well. I swear, it looks exactly like the Odaiba Ferris wheel in Japan. It is cool that Ferris wheel lives on in Tokyo Extreme Racer 2025, despite the fact that they shut the Ferris wheel down in 2023. Though it is a shame that it is now gone. As it was always cool seeing the Ferris wheel when racing past at like 200 miles an hour. My little sister, when she used to watch me play these games back, specifically the Turkish Racer games back when I was a kid, she would always be like, oh, you gotta drive past the Ferris wheel, you gotta drive past the Ferris wheel. She loved the Ferris wheel. She loved seeing the Ferris wheel. Oh, it's sad that I found out today that it was shut down in 2023. So I'm very sad on that front. Love to see them build another Ferris wheel there. Welcome, JB. Listen to the Blackout we're driving in NFC. Sweet. How are you enjoying Tokyo Extreme Racer? I recently beat the true ending, and I've been going back through trying to get an undefeated ending for New Game Plus. I think I just recently started Stage 2 again, and I'll probably do another a little bit more Sunday-ish? I don't know. Whenever I have time. I know I'm also training for an endurance race this coming Saturday, so that's gonna be fun. Drift 2, okay. Fun. I mean, that one's a great game as well. Absolutely love that. Alright, let's get past this Evo here. They took a very wide line through there. You don't need to do that. Oh, they didn't call myself Reese. Well, if you name yourself the different people from the Turkish from the Initial D series, it actually gives you like I think different like starter car options and different money as well. I think. Look at the FCR, like, yeah, okay. Yeah. So then you already... Yeah, well, fair. Anyway. What's cool is that the, technically the player character from both Drift and, Chain Reaction, both of them actually have canon names as well, because the play character of Drift 1 becomes the emotional king, and the play character of Kato Battle alright. With her phone in the manga with the guy who likes the girl because of her bow. I'm a little bit scared. What is that? I'm really hoping bow is just a typo and isn't the acronym. I'm really hoping that that's not the case. Why is that a thing if that is the case? Why is that a thing if that's the case? Yeah, it sounds weird, but it's probably Square Enix. Why is that? Why is that a thing? It's like the meme with Superman breathing in like the toxic gas, and he's like, My favorite. Bro is literally just that meme. Oh, ew. I didn't. Japan, I love you, but what the fuck? I love you, but what the fuck, Japan? Why are you like this, Japan? I'm trying to find the title. Oh gosh. I mean, if you search up... If you search up the, I guess if you search up like the description of the manga, I thought there's too many that are similar to that, right? Please? Please let there not be too many that are like that. Yeah, I mean the ARC, the FDs are still quite pricey, especially the turboed ones. But yeah, they're not like crazy pricey yet. Thankfully. Don't jinx it. It's called AC, Ace, and Soap. Soap! Folk trusted you, and I did too. So why the heck does Makarov know you? Yeah. I don't know, some of the Impreza STIs and Lancer Evos are still semi-attainable. I consider them JDM legends. You know, 280 horsepower, rally, pedigree, all that stuff. You still got some good options there. I said to second. Second trusted you, and so did I. It sounds bad, but apparently it's really good. Oh gosh. I mean to be fair, like if it's well written, you can have like a, you know, the I love the unique quirk about you type of genre. You know, type of romance novels and everything. So I mean, I guess that's kind of what it boils down to. Zumu works. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. How are you feeling? Have you done any practice for the wet race at Silverstone? Are you excited for that? Are you nervous? I am terrified because there's only 4 GT4s and most of them are driven by like super fast people. And I'm a little bit worried about that because like, holy moly. Doing a lot of WRC rally. Ooh, based. Great choice. Let me explain this more. It's a member for whatever. Looking at me call it. The woman who works with twilt trees and soup. She's really sweaty and apparently Melody is into her sweat and stuff, but it's a romance with the shoujo drama. Yeah. Make a Doom high about rotor engine, hybrid engines. Yeah, but then you kind of lose a little bit of the lightweight nature of the rotaries. You get the torque though, which is nice. That could be kind of cool. The greatest range extenders, that's for sure. Alright, hang on a second. Let me close this out. One. Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting it to, but like even then, it's still kind of like one of those things where it's only Japan can think of that. What, Sylvester? Aren't you signed up for the endurance series? Hang on a second. Boop-a-doo. There we go. Oh, right. I haven't practiced. Oh, bro. Bro. Fair. I mean, it's only Monday. It's only Monday. Wait, it's Tuesday. It is Tuesday. It's Wednesday for you. Also made my first eggnog. This is good. Hey, welcome to being American. Kind of. At least welcome to Nogville. It is eggnog is great. I know you can't have the spiked eggnog, but like spiked eggnog is also great too. I might buy it. It's Tuesday, like M. Bison said. Yes. This hasn't been an isekai about a car yet. Too many truck-coons isekaiing people that they never get isekai themselves. Alright, that's a dive and a half. Really? Was I the only one that even tried to make that corner there? Probably. There is an isekai car. And an isekai truck. Isekai has a Ford Pinto. I think I would rear end crash myself if that was the case. I can only have drank it before. An Indonesian drink named STMJ. They couldn't come up with a better name for that. It's very similar with eggnog. Main difference is STMJ has ginger. Ginger eggnog. That is... an interesting flavor profile. I'd have to try that. Man, when your bro tells you some unbelievable information, man, what? That is terrible, Isaac. Just remember some posted the truck saving a Motoretto based. Makes you really warm on the rainy summer days. I can imagine. Though, to be fair, does Indonesia... If it's an Indonesian drink, do they even get, like... I guess cold rain and everything, sure, but, like, do they even get snow there? As you ever cakes, that joke is a sign. Not yet. They're not. That is not a family-friendly joke, Isaac. Also, some weird idea of how to make cars because he wanted to. Is he part of that subreddit? Is he part of that subreddit? I know that subreddit as well. No, so I'm guessing it'd be something as good. Ah, okay, fair. Just out of curiosity, Zo, have you ever experienced snow? It's an interesting experience. Some automotive is fair. Someone put the fan art in the Dragons and Cars subreddits. You know the one I'm talking about. You know the one I'm talking about. Someone's gonna play bad apple on a Hyundai Pixel. That'd be kind of interesting. Surprised no one's done it with a drone light show yet. That would be an interesting one, doing with a drone light show. Having an drink taken out with whiskey. Yep, or spiced rum. Spiced rum works really well with eggnog as well. But I mean, eggnog in general tastes pretty good, standard. Oh gosh. Why? I mean, why is it even a thing? The Dragons and Cars subreddit. That's gotta be a meme, right? That has gotta 100% be a meme. Sure, knock yourself out, buddy. I am familiar with the vending machine isekai. Isekai into a kid. Okay, that one could actually be genuinely pretty cute. Getting isekai'd as a cat. Two whole season. Based. Give me my vending machine peak fiction. Imagine getting crushed by a vending machine, and then getting that is like becoming isekai'd as a vending machine. Like, bruh. Bruh. Also, why is it still stuttering on that one section there? Kinda strange. Go Demons of Mentos. I mean, based. They had someone isekai into everything. Imagine getting isekai'd and becoming an entire planet. Be a gas pump. I mean, I guess. I guess that's feasible. Yeah, sure. They had a guy turn into a planet. They have isekai'd into everything. No, we did. Fair. Fair. Still. That's how a guy become a god. Yeah. I mean, that could be an interesting kind of like, you know, story and everything. Man, that truck is just sending people everywhere. Our tires are giving out. Five laps may not be possible in this run. Who then isekai's other people? I mean, it seems like that's what happened to that one guy. That seems like what happened to the one guy. Crazy honest, I can't even say though. Yeah, I'm sure there are those types of isekais as well. I mean, it's just one of those things where if a concept exists, someone's definitely made a very lewd version as well. It's just how the world works. It's how the internet works. It's silly, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. Just so cringe, and even the woman herself said it was bad. Hey, look. Maybe the real cringe was the friends we made along their way. Cicadas asthma gourd? I mean, there are worse things to get a cicadas. I don't know, I could probably have some fun with that. I mean, all you gotta do is just clean up the apartment, you know? Continue streaming. I think I'm shaving bald for that joke. Joke's on you, I'm shaving myself bald at the end of the year. You think I'm joking? I'm not. I'm actually gonna do that at the end of the year. That is the big plan. I haven't seen this guy someone going into a Yuri novel and instead he got the guy. You thought you were getting a guy into a Yuri novel? Too bad. You were the gay best friend. Who's not actually gay, but everyone thinks is. Big rip. Baldac. Better than being bald sack. Bald sack. Yeah. Why am I like this? Alright, good so far, good so far. They usually have the opposite of be a Want to be centered. Offset stripe sick. YOLO. YOLO. Alright, so I gotta see. GPU usage is pretty solid. CPU usage is pretty solid. This guy has a Glock 17. Based. There was a guy who was this guy as Asmongold, but not actually Asmongold. Chat, is this real? Rip to their families, yo. So chat, I was browsing Twitter the other day. Nah, actually I don't mind Asmongold. They're definitely war streamers. At least he's not out there shocking his dog. This guy could transform into a gun too. I mean, Megatron early on could transform into a gun, if memory serves me correctly. This guy has a fucking monocle. Yes. It's just one corner here. And like, I'm not using more of my CPU. I'm not using more of my GPU. That's strange. Someone was this guy's. At this stage, what hasn't people been as cat as? Oh, molecule. Yes, I am one of the building blocks of this universe. Yes. Yeah, that's why I switched to, yes, I'm one of the building blocks of this. Yeah, silly. Now who's not paying attention, huh? I haven't rode a reverse sky. I have a gay dude coming to Earth and getting... That'd be hilarious. I mean, wait. There was that Disney movie. Enchanted, I think it was. You do have a reverse isekai on that front. Going from Fantasy Disney World to New York City of all places. OCCL wasn't worried when we get reverse isekai. Hey yo, why am I... Enchanted had a gay dude? I mean, that squirrel was a little fruity. That squirrel was definitely a little bit fruity. But, yeah, fair. On that front, no. I have not seen a reverse isekai with a gay dude. What? Nah, don't worry about it for HLBGT. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We are all good. Well, I thought Enchanted was what I said I was talking. Not entirely. It is basically a Disney reverse isekai, though. Oh, you gotta give him your insurance then. Pay up, my dude. You gotta pay him. Just out of curiosity. I want to see if this does the stuttering. Maybe it is a personal test and he wants you to redeem yourself. Do not redeem! Alright, I want to see if software mode actually runs better on here. No, absolutely not. You were banned. You were banished from the internet. No, no. Just, no. I remember the truth. Let's see if this causes any stuttering. No. Why? It's using up even more my CPU, but it's like, nope. I'm chilling with trying to figure out what's on your phone. What is on your phone? Oh, you have so many tabs open. Rip. Get 20 of them playing music. You got like 5 of them doing other things. Big rip. Biggest rickus. Alright, take care, JB. Hope you have a great night. Alright, can I put one on a second pit stop? Most of these are just different Japanese manga art. There. You're just looking up like the different isekais and everything. Alright, come on, pit stop time. Pit stop time. Yum, into the pits. Let's go. Alright, so we're basically halfway done the 3 events. Gosh, and it's 10:21. Holy moly. Alright, come on, big push. Thankfully this is gonna be ever so slightly quicker than the Social Stage Route 11 one. And then Tokyo is gonna be even quicker than that. So you should be able to at least finish a Polyphony Digital Cup at the end of tonight. It's like if you get drunk and do something that you don't remember why you did. Yes, exactly. Come on. Easy there, easy there. How's it going? Welcome easy. It's going pretty good. Right now we are absolutely tearing up Grand Valley Speedway. Much. We're halfway through the final 3 races of the Polyphony Digital Cup. We got a lot ahead of us, a lot of road ahead. But we're doing great. We are absolutely kicking butt here. Yeah, I'm doing well. Glad to hear, man. Happy almost Thanksgiving to every American person here. And anyone else abroad that celebrates it too. Hopefully y'all have some great turkeys, some great foods. I'm looking forward to it. I'm also looking forward to having 2 days off from work, so there is that. It's gonna be fun. It is gonna be fun. Come on, big push, big push. 4, 3, 2. Alright, no issues here. No problems. Okay, you used to work Thanksgiving and Black Friday. Yeah, I've had to work Black Friday. Yeah, I've had to work Black Friday. Thankfully, never Thanksgiving. But I have had to work Black Friday in retail, and that is always hell. That is always hell. But we will see. We will see. Hopefully, you know. Hopefully, you know, in these years, these days, especially because the deals aren't even that good. Black Friday, you know, gets a bit chill. Alrighty. Boop. Down in here. Oh boy. Alright, a little bit of understeer. A little bit of understeer there. Got 2 more laps before our final pit stop of this race. And then a big, big push to finish line. And then we got Tokyo. Route 246. And that is gonna be a fun one as well. Hopefully we are all good there. Hopefully we'll be all good on that front. We should definitely be able to do all 3 tonight. Even with me being a little bit late, because I was working on a few things at dinner. Just wait a moment. Just wait a moment. Just wait a moment, sir. Just wait a moment, ma'am. Everyone's trying to fight each other over the last TV. Yeah, it's crazy. Do you still think WC Rally Evolved is the best rally game when it comes to cast and immersion? Yeah. That's something I kind of wish more like rally games would have, is kind of more like, you know, things actually happening on the course and all that. That 2-3 came in a close second. Yeah, especially because like Dirt 3, you occasionally have like rivals that like wrecked out of the race, and you'd see them kind of like smash into something along the track as you do your run, which is pretty cool. I don't know. I'm hoping AC Rally Evo is really good. 'Cause I want more rally sims. I want more rally sims. It's just always fun to see. Yeah, but between Dirt and WRC Rally Evolved is that in WRC the co-driver basically laughed with top. Based. absolutely based. Oh gosh, our tires are dying. Our tires are 100% dying. We still gotta go one more lap though to make it on just one more pit stop. A lot of our games have the quiet co-drivers, which, yeah, it'd be cool if the co-drivers had more like personality. That's one thing I like about Rally Fusion. Despite it being a budget PS2 title, the co-driver had a lot of personality there, and really kind of like made you feel immersed, even if the physics themselves are very kind of arcadey and everything. Like the co-driver just really like made it feel like, you know, real. Where if you're doing poorly or you're wrecking the car, they would start cursing at you. They would cheer you on if you begin making like moves on opponents and everything. All that fun stuff. They'd warn you about vehicle damage and all that. And it was really great as well because, like, you had 3 different voices, like, they all had like different personalities, like on how quick they were to like anger. Like the baseline guy was like super quick to anger. So even if you're doing really well, if you had like a little bit of damage in your vehicle, he'd be cussing you out and like basically like down your neck. And then like the second Scottish guy was like super chill, and then the lady was kind of like a balanced aggression. But it was a great game. Rally Fusion is absolutely based. Absolutely love Rally Fusion. Alright, we're pitting this lap. Yeah, we definitely need to pit this lap. Holy moly. Oh boy. Alright, front tires are dead. Front tires are more than dead. They are deader than a doornail. Deader than a doorknob. Come on, one more corner. One more corner. There we go. Alright, final pit stop of this race. We're making great progress here. Into the pits. Alright, we are good. That is a very sharp angle into the pits. In ACC, they would have lifted us, moved us, and then dropped us, and then lifted us again. Here we go. Alright, final stint for round 9 of 10. Holy moly, we're making some great progress, though. The understeer is real. The understeer is completely real. Oh, the Nissan Z, it's pitting. All right, cool. So we can extend the gap there. Just out of curiosity, Zool, for Silverstone, you planning on doing a one-stopper? Or are you planning on doing a two-stoppers? I think most people I've talked to have said they're planning on doing a one-stopper. So that is going to be interesting for sure. I think with the rain and everything, you can do a one-stopper and make it work pretty well. Tire degradation isn't that bad in the wet. So we should be fine. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Keep moving. Keep pushing. Only got 4 more laps to go. And 1 more race in Tokyo. We can do it, right, chat? Yes, we can. Hopefully we get a good vehicle, too. Something unique that we can use in the final non-open wheeler event. Oh, that would be so awesome. Alright. Solid. Very solid, very solid. Yeah, okay, I'm not super worried. Yeah, we're steadily expanding our lead on the Z. Basically just gonna come down to how we handle some of this. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. Looks like... I want to say that's the SVT Cobra R ahead, but it's hard to tell. No, it's not. That's a Skyline. I see the Skyline. I saw a flash right and I was like, oh! It's the Mustang. No, it's not. Got y'all excited for nothing. But I mean, it's a Skyline though. It do be an R33. Beautiful R33 as well. Crazy that this was still a relatively new car when this game came out. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Ow, hi there. Little bit of a love tap. Let's not give me the tippy taps. Come on. Is that the Cobra R? It's one of the red cars. Either the Cobra R or the Tommy Makinen Evo. I think it's a Cobra though. Looks like the Cobra. Gosh, our poor roof. The oil in it is just absolutely cooked. The oil is just completely burnt away. Still, we're pushing it to the limit. It is the SVT. 2 more laps to go, chat. And 1 more race. 1 more race. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. And then we will have only 2 championships left. I'm excited. I'm excited. I gotta be careful on the front tires. Gotta conserve if we can. Beautiful, beautiful traction out of that corner. Just under halfway done, lap 19. The Mustang's quite quick right now. Granted, we are trying to conserve tires a little bit, so we're not going full pace. That Mustang is absolutely munching through its tires. You can see it's getting a little bit of that understeer. Its fronts are gotta be very worn. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. He's wide. He is very wide. One more lap. We can do this, right? And then we'll have one more is. Oh, this poor roof needs a bath. A bath, an oil change. He needs to get tucked in at night. And he needs his homies to kiss it. Alright, R33 is pitting. The Mustang is still behind us, but it's a lap down. Gosh, Tokyo's gonna be an interesting one. It is such a power track. And it's gonna wear the right side tires by a considerable margin. So we will have to see. We will have to see how well it does, how well the car does. Oh boy. Alright. Yeah, lots of understeer. So many understeers. So much understeer. Gosh, they put the longest races at the very end. I wasn't expecting it to be 40 to 45 minutes long. But it is what it is. That's how the cookie crumbles. Got the two longest tracks complete. And Tokyo is a little bit shorter. Tokyo is a wee bit shorter, so that's probably only be around like 35 minutes. Probably. There we go. On the exit. Nice, and across the line. Give us some money. Final race. Tokyo, here we come. "20 laps on Tokyo Route 246, the reverse version. Come on. Big push. There we go. Off into the lead. Alright, let's make sure we can conserve our tires. That way lap 5, and 10, and 15, and 20 aren't just complete death. It's going to be a little bit hard to do, given the fact that there's a lot of high-speed corners here. But we are going to try. Oh my gosh, are we going to try? Yeah, already they're up top of the rating temperature. Now they're gonna start getting worn down. It's just crazy. It's crazy just how much the tires get worn down in this game. How rapid it is. Like, damn. Like, these are just regular road tires, and they're just getting absolutely munched every, like, 5 laps. The amount of rubber they gotta be laying down is a little bit crazy. Alright, there we go. Good stuff so far. Be gentle with the car. No issues. Already up to a decent lead. Just gotta make sure we can last the five laps. I think we can. Alright, we'll have to see how much distance we traveled after lap 2. Already it's looking like it's gonna be probably closer to a 60-mile race. We have fairly high average speeds at Tokyo though, with a lot of the track being straight, so we will see. Like, the lap times are pretty quick actually. They're sub 2 minutes. So that is good distance on that front. I have not gotten an A car yet. This is the final race. I'm hoping we get a good car. I'm hoping we get a good car. We will see in a couple minutes. There's a lot of good choices that the game can give us. If memory serves me correctly, they can give us either the R390, an open wheel car, the TSO20, the GT1, and I forgot what the 4th car is, but it's got to be something pretty good too. But as long as we get basically one of those two, like we got a 50% chance of getting one of those two that we can then realistically use in the Gran Turismo All-Stars Championship, and we should be fine. Because both the TSO20 and the R390 are both very solid vehicles as well, and can more than compete with the 787B. So if I get either of them, I'm gonna be super hyped. Oh gosh, I've got that music. I've got to turn back on the music. That is the weirdest spike that happens as I go around the final turn. I guess it's trying to load in like all the buildings and everything. Probably. We will see. We should be good. We should be good on that front, I think. If it's just that corner, it's not a big deal. It is just strange that it was the last corner for both Grand Valley and also Tokyo. That is a little bit strange, but it'll be what it'll be. Let's see if it does it again. Just a little bit, yeah. I don't know, maybe adjust the fans on my PC when I go to pits. I can open that up and basically put the fans on max RPM mode. At least for the time being. Just to get it to go back down under 40C. That might be the slight issue there. So everything else is looking fine. GPU usage is mostly okay. Again, it's just a little bit of random spikes when going through that final turn there. Nowhere else. Just always a little bit strange. Yeah, first pit stop of the final race. So the tires can last more than the tires can last the 5 laps. That's not an issue. And yeah, we're definitely on track to get. We're definitely on track to be below 40 minutes. This is probably gonna be around like a 37-ish minute race. So that's not too bad. That is not too bad. Alright, into the pits. Alright, let's go. Alright, things should be fine now. Probably. Not getting nearly as many frame drops, so we will see with this. Yeah, getting a lot less usage. So this should be good. I'll just see if this works. Yeah, okay. That was very strange. That was very strange. Okay, so that might be a cooling system issue. It's not detecting my custom loadout, but it detects the maximum, like the max fan speed. And therefore it's trying to throttle. Because the coolant temperature is actually increased. But it's running at a higher rate as well. Yeah, oh my gosh, everything's running a lot more smoothly. I gotta remember that then. I gotta remember that then. Holy moly. Hey, I'll take it. I will more than take it. I should have done that at the start. Okay, a little bit of a miss here. Gotta slow down more for that turn. Gotta absolutely slow down more for that turn. Okay, everything's good so far. Got a slight stutter there, but nothing major. So it should be alright. I think we'll be alright. Car itself is driving great. Everything is doing fine. And I'll double check the cooling settings in just a sec once I get to the pits again. Get a few more things adjusted, because if that is the case, it'll probably be alright. Yeah, things are looking pretty good. Coolant temperature's holding steady. Da-da-ding. Indeed. Alright, so it's still stuttering a little bit, but it's a lot less stuttering there. So I have to adjust that slightly. But I think I know the issue with that, and I can probably improve the cooling further. Yo, beautiful. Whoop. Alright, close to the halfway point. Got a lap and a half to go to halfway. Oh, I'm excited. I can't wait to see what car we get as well. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. Yeah, fronts are starting to die just a little bit. This is a very abrasive course. It's a very high-speed track as well. With a lot of high-speed turns. We are doing all right. We are doing all right. All right, this is the pit lap. This is the pit lap. I got another car ahead of us. Yeah, it's a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo. Hi there. Ooh, a little bit close. We're making it work. Hi there. Hi there, hi there, hi there. There we go. Give me the slipstream. Ow. Hi. Look at that body roll in the Evo as well. Holy moly. It's probably not helping the tires much. Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that. Bye-bye. Alright, pit stop time. Let's go. Alright, that's good. Alright, we're good, I think. Holy moly. He's getting toasted here. I got my PC kicking out a whole bunch of heat now. I was realizing I was kind of running a silly suboptimal cooling map on it. Now, much less so. But we will have to see. We will have to see. Benefit of wintertime, you can actually run your PC at a higher aggression, because then it's basically like, I don't need to pay as much for heating. Just run better graphics. That's not a bad time. Not a bad time at all. Alright, hi there. Ooh, down the inside. Bye-bye. Yes. No issues here, no problems. We got basically 2 more stints left. And then we finally got our prize car. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's a good one. It should be a good one, I think. I'm excited for it. Oh boy. Alright, a little bit of a nudge. A little bit of a tap on the wall. Give me your suck. Give me your slipstream. There we go, past another Evo. Come on now. No problems here. No issues here. Let's keep pushing. Hey, welcome Game Over Tapes, hope you will. Right now we got the last of the Polyphony Digital Cup races. We're getting close to completion. Hopefully we can keep it up, hopefully we can keep it going. Then we only have 2 championships left for Gran Turismo 3. If we finish it early, I have to figure out what games I want to play that I can finish before the end of the year. That'd be interesting. That would definitely be interesting. Hey, let's go to the car. Are they both pitting? They are both pitting. Perfect. Perfect. Might not watch the first in this instance. Yeah. And the first 4 seasons of SpongeBob. SpongeBob was pretty great as well. I love SpongeBob. I've never watched a single episode. Really? I mean, on one hand, you know, it is obviously a children's TV show and everything. But genuinely, like the first 4 seasons are pretty solid, I think. After that, yeah, you can kind of ignore it. But like the first 4 and the original SpongeBob movie, I think was genuinely like really, really nice. For Cartoon Network back then. Ah, so like Foster's Home. What else? What else? That was the big one I watched from Cartoon Network. Was Foster's Home. I like Foster's Home a lot. Frankie a Nickelodeon package doing a connectivity. Fair. Yeah. I mean, if you're one cable TV show, you know. Well, one cable network, that's not too bad. Because it was probably when you were like young and like watched cartoons, Cartoon Network was still pretty solid. Because you had what they had Foster's Home, you had Adventure Time later on. What else? Disney XD though. True. Kim Possible. I think Kim Possible was based. What else? What else was... See, I was mainly a Nickelodeon kid. Whatowski. Oh yeah, I kind of watched that. I watched it a little bit. I didn't watch it a whole lot, but I watched it a little bit. What else? What else? I don't know. Like I said, I was mainly more of a Nickelodeon kid, so I was like things like SpongeBob, Danny Phantom, Jimmy Neutron, all that stuff. All of which I do recommend. It was pretty fun. Oh yeah, Tigger was pretty alright. I actually liked El Tigre quite a bit when I was a kid. The kind of like the charming take, but also deconstruction of the anti-hero stereotype and everything and character trope. Very cool. And my girlfriend wanted me to come over and watch Smiling Friends one of these days. I mean, that's pretty fun too. Smiling Friends is pretty enjoyable. Hey, you wanna come over later tonight and we can fill our bellies with Dr. Pepper and play some Burnout Revenge on a PS2? As soon as I get an Xbox controller that works, I'm gonna this game for sure. Yeah, boy! It's a great game. You're basically seeing like the end game as of right now, and you kind of see just how long the end game is. You're like, oh, I'm 70% done. You're really only around, like, in terms of time to complete, you're only around like 40% done. Yeah, as I mentioned with Switch, but I know. EA, bring back Burnout, please. I am begging you. Bring back Burnout. Do it. Make it happen. Make it happen. Make it rain. Add the Xbox 360 textures without the bloom and the PS2 physics. And we give, oh, for real. Gosh, the bloom was quite annoying on Revenge in general. That's probably one of the other reasons why I really liked 3 over Revenge. Like, I genuinely really liked Revenge, but 3 is still my favorite of the Burnout games, I think. I don't know, 3 felt like it was kind of a much more chill atmosphere. Well, welcome, Soapy! Alex and Curly in El Salvador on vacation, but we're gonna come back next. Hey, nice! I hope you enjoy your vacation, man. Make sure you take lots of pictures. Why did I say they were Revenge in first Burnout? I mean, Revenge is genuinely a great Burnout game. I still prefer 3. If you haven't played 3, which you probably have, but if you haven't, highly recommend it. It does things really well that Burnout Revenge doesn't. You get a few more tracks, you get point-to-point races, you get a bigger variety of vehicles, in my opinion. And I don't know, the progression feels better in 3. Both are genuinely good. Both are genuinely really, really great games. I remember getting Burnout Peak for Christmas as a kid. Yeah! Everyone scared to me, that memory just came to the head. I know. Well, I still have the core memory of getting, like, actually getting the PS2 and everything for Christmas, and then getting 2 games with it. Hot Wheels World Race and Hot Wheels Velocity X. So World Race was my first ever PS2 game. And the first ever PS2 game I, like, actually 100% completed it as well. Crazy to think that. To be fair, the game used to give me so much trouble when I was a kid, just because I just didn't, like, I was a young dumb kid and everything. But like nowadays, I can play that casually and everything, and it's super fun. We got the Z behind us. I think the Z might be pitting. No, I think the Z's done pitting. So we still push. We still push. Whoa, okay. That was a big stutter there. But we're good, we're good. It's literally that one corner, everything else runs smoothly. And I'm not sure why it's doing that. A little bit of a love tap. Yeah. Just a little brush up against the wall. No issues, no big problems. Gosh. This thing desperately, it only had around 250 miles on it when we started this championship. Now it's gonna have almost 500 more miles on a single run of oil. Oh buddy, that ain't good. That ain't great. Oh man. Two more, 1.5 more laps basically. We can do it, chat. We can do it, chat. And then we get to see what prize code we get. Hopefully something good. Ooh, okay. Ow. Big owl. Alright, one more lap. Like I said, GT's pretty good with prices. Yeah. We'll see though, we'll see. Hopefully something good. Although I will say, while GT is usually pretty good with prizes, it is entirely possible to win a pink Vitz. Not once, not twice, but 4 separate occasions in a standard playthrough. As in not like repeating any events. You can still win the Vitz a pink Vitz 4 separate times. If you were really unlucky. Like, bruh, who needs that many pink Vitzes? Apparently they play a character in Gran Turismo 3, that too. But we will see, time will tell. Hey, 722 miles, that's my driver number when I sim race. Come on, final straight. And across the line. We have done it! Alright, let's see what we get. $8 million now. We are now at $8 million. $400,000. Jeez. There we go. That'd be a good one. Well, I mean, it's a good car. It's not really something we can use, but it's a good car. Yeah, the Escudo. Not a bad option. That does mean we have the Gran Turismo All-Stars. We'll be doing that in the 787B. Let's make sure we treat our roof to all the goodies. There we go. All right. The 787B. What's your G7 at the spinning cars whenever you want? I know. Honestly, I think GT4 or GT5 probably had the best like animations for GT Auto. 95.8% complete. We are close. We are very close. Holy moly. Alright, but we're going to be ending the stream here. Thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe. Let me know all in the comments down below. If you didn't like the stream, please let me know and pull so we can fix that in the future. With that being said, I've been Umbras, and wherever you're in the world, whatever time it is for you, may be a great time. And I'll see you all in the next stream. Till then, take care everybody. Bye bye!